Good afternoon, and it certainly is one here on the coast of Rockport, Massachusetts. I'm Rebecca Johnson, and this is Vitality TV, healthy food information and advice that's easy to understand. Did you know that health science was changing right before our very eyes? Last week, abcnews.com had an article titled, "Is Boosting HDL to Prevent Heart Disease a Lost Cause?" I found the article because someone whose husband went to the doctor and found his levels to be high asked me what he could eat to bring his levels down. So wouldn't you know, the very next morning I was watching a program and a Dr. Neil Nedley was talking about, guess what? Cholesterol. Dr. Nedley says that when liver foods are exposed to the air, the cholesterol in them is oxidized. So, the question is not about good cholesterol versus bad cholesterol, but how to lower all cholesterol. The only foods that humans consume that does not have oxidized cholesterol is mother's breast milk, because the baby gets it directly from the breast. He went on to say that any sort of processing of foods and food byproducts that come from whipping and powdering increase the amount of cholesterol, particularly ice cream, because ice cream has eggs, liver, milk, liver, cream, and when it's produced, it is whipped, and therefore it's even greater exposure to air and greater oxidation. The others that came up high were Aunt Jemima pancake mix and Parmesan cheese. Yikes, when I think about all the Parmesan cheese that I used to eat, which is extremely, I would only say, addictive. Dr. Nedley said that 1 out of every 5 heart attacks occurs in patients who have a cholesterol level of 160 and below, although we are told that 160 and below is good. He says that 160 and below is not an indicator to detect heart attack or stroke, because those indicators do not take into account the diet. So here's the good news. The liver can be retrained to produce less cholesterol by changing what we eat. Think of Crisco versus coconut oil. At room temperature, coconut oil is liquid and Crisco is solid. This kind of information gets me so super excited. What Dr. Nedley shared was that the solid fat will cause the liver to churn out twice the amount of cholesterol. But the liquid fat will reduce twice the amount of cholesterol. At the bottom of this article, you will see a picture of Dr. Nedley's chart, which shows the PS ratio, polyunsaturated to saturated ratio. Foods with a 2 or lower we should avoid, because they will cause the body to churn out more than cholesterol. Foods with a 2 or higher we should eat, because they will cause the body to decrease more cholesterol. He also mentioned the reason why we're hearing more about eating more chicken and more turkey is because they have less cholesterol than beef. But nevertheless, their level of 2 or higher is still in the range. Dr. Neil Nedley is from Ardmore, Oklahoma. I never knew there was another Ardmore except for the township outside of Philadelphia where I grew up. But he and his wife own a restaurant. Now, that's what we need more of. We need more doctors with healthy food restaurants. Isn't that a notion? So, I hope this tip has been as helpful for you as it has been for me in guiding me on my way to a healthier plate.